Jay and Abdul for Sunday, April 23rd. And that would be UTC time, right? Cool. So let's see. This is one of those ones where Abdul doesn't talk too much. Oh, but I definitely want to make sure that Abdul can chime in with the link. Copy. Make sure it's working and all. Link to live. One of those ones where Abdul doesn't talk too much. Oh, but I definitely want to make sure. Cool. So you will be able to see that. Insert feed for Jay's screen share. All right. So close this. I think I can close it. It should be fine. And there's our Skype here. We can just focus on this week right now and updating the pay forms for everyone. All right. So, oh, and I started the live broadcast for screen share. And that link is right here. So you can see it. Voila. Okay, so now we can pull up, oops, X. Oh boy, both of those, jeez. Tasks. Next step / task. Blur market emails / personal identifiable information from YouTube video. Okay. Yes, Jay, it's cool. Yay. All right, so I accidentally showed those emails, so we need to make sure we can cut those from the video that's saved on YouTube. We'll have to do that another time. Okay, so let's see here. Let's notes. So the main thing we want to start with here is to go into the personnel project, personnel support. And we want to go to our spreadsheet for team work hours and pay for budget and payroll. Budget and payroll, budget and payroll. And I will link this to our notes. And in this document here, we have everybody's information. So we want to make sure this is all correct. This is all correct for me. This looks good for Nelly. Ulysses, I think that's right. I think this is correct for you. I feel like we should just add in the monthly just so that it's clear. You know, monthly. And then this would be equal to just this times 4. So we can see how much everybody is getting paid. I guess actually it's this times 4 would be the correct amount. So that would be our actual budget. All right, cool. So this looks good. Put it down. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So this is the last week, or the first week of the month. The week starts on the second Sunday of the month. Yeah, so I guess it's technically, it starts the Sunday after the second Saturday of the month. So the start of the month is equal to the Sunday after the second Saturday of the month. Cool. And so April 9th to 15th was last week. Well, actually, technically, we are already in Sunday, so this is the end of this week here. And so we want to update users. And we have over here on the left are the links directly to everybody's work report. So we're able to easily get to it. So for you, for example, we have the week of Sunday, April 16th to April 22nd. Let's see if that syncs yet. 16th to 22nd. That works. And we have a total of 11.5 hours. So we would go here and do 11.5. Blam. Let's see here. So $88. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I think that's all correct. So the previous week was 5.5 hours. This would be for Abdul, 5.5. All right, week of Sunday, April 2nd. So that one we're not gonna worry about too much. Well, and see how you link all of these? It's good to link them all, and it's perfectly fine. No problem with that. You don't have to do that. Because, for example, we can always go to Friday, April 21st, and we know exactly where those notes are if we just go to the other documents. Cool. So I think this is pretty good here. I got to go pop the pizza in the oven real quick here. So what I have here is that you're going to be going to $350 per month. And technically this should be equal to this divided by 4. Oh, that didn't work at all. Times 4. Interesting. I feel like this should be the constant, and then everything else goes from there. So let's make this 1,000, 500, 300, 350, 300, 400, 500. And this be equal to this divided by 4. Yeah, cool. So right now you were still doing 300, but that's going to change. So, and we do it on a monthly basis. So basically the question would be if you are willing or want to wait until May 14th to start the 350. Or if you want to, if you need to start that immediately. You start at 3 immediately, or can we wait until May 14th? All right, so we can answer that and get that all figured out so we have clarity on the payment cycle and schedule. But the way we do our payments for those watching this is that all of the workers basically get to choose their rate of payment, and then it just balances out based on what everyone else chooses, so that we go with a fair rate for everybody. So let's see here. All right, so here we want to do really quickly insert another line. So priorities for now. In here, so we want to do payroll. Yeah, no problem. We are still getting everything figured out and finalized. Plus, it kind of changes that we are pushing it back to mid-May for the next month cycle. So, and the other thing here for workers choose their own rate, and but then you can change at any time, but it doesn't take effect until the next full month, which is can be as long as like 1 to 2, we'll say 8 to 4 to 8 weeks. Yes. Okay, so here we would say that we owe $2. And here I'm going to go ahead and still pay you. So we're going to pay the $50. We're still supposed to do what? Yeah, 15 hours. And then we would owe you the difference, what is $17. Plus the 2 is 19. We'll just say 20. Cool. Cool. So what about Ulysses? Do we want to do Ulysses real quick here? So I will make sure you get paid on Upwork, and you can start working on Ulysses here. So Upwork. Okay, so I think we're both in agreement that we're not going to add any more hours for today. Oh, wait, that's so weird that it's Saturday and Sunday. How unfortunate. So 18 plus 24 is 42. So technically we paid you $42 last week. So we would just update here and say, yes, we paid 42. So it was an advance of $10. Advance of $10. So then for this week, we would take the 67, we minus 10. So we could say here that we just owe you 10, and that will be good. So, so here we have for this week, I think it's $24 paid. Okay, that's last week. God, why is this always so confusing? So this week is 8 hours and 30 minutes. 15-hour limit. Okay, so then we would do 8.5 times 3. 2550. So 50 minus 2550 is 2450. Plus 20%. So 50 times 0.2 is $10. Plus 2450. So we're going to pay $34.50. So we're going to do. So we are going to do $50 payment, which is equal to 2550 from Upwork, Upwork time plus the 2450 for bonus plus $10 for the 20% fee. That looks like it looks good. think that's correct. So pay bonus. And so the total amount is going to be $34.50. So it's $24.50 plus 10, and then that already is, wait, is that right? Maybe 8.5 times. And are you planning on putting anything for today? We aren't going to add any hours for today, are we? Because if we are, we should calculate that. Yes, what? Yes, you are going to add hours for today. Okay, so if you add hours for today, let's say 2 hours, that would take us from 8:30 to 8:30, 9:30, 10, it'd be 10.5. That'd be 10.5 hours. And if you go to your work report here, you have 11.5 hours. So I'm not sure exactly where you get the difference from. Add this all up here. So 1.5 plus 3 plus 6 plus 2.5. So I actually get 13.5 hours. So what's the correct number? Is it 10.5 or is it 13.5 hours? All right, we'll get this figured out here pretty soon. I already did my hours on Upwork. I don't need today's time in Upwork. I don't add my today's time to Upwork. Key. Okay, so the total for Upwork will be 8.5 hours. So that still leaves the question of whether it is 10.5 hours or 13.5 hours for the week. Actually, there's also the 11.5 hours. Because here you have 11.5 hours, or is it 13.5 hours? And then there's the 10.5 hours I was talking about earlier. No, it's 2 weeks. No. I'm looking at your work report. So I'm looking at your work report. What is the total number of hours for this week? I guess you're right. I guess I'm confusing myself. Maybe it's like, because technically today is Sunday, which would go into the next week. So we could say that this is the week of Sunday, April 23rd to Saturday, April. Just forget that it's always already Sunday. So let's find out the date here. Oh, wait, we have it here. So this is 23rd to 29th. Sunday, April 29th, 2017. And this will be the first session. This one is a problem because it doesn't have a date. This has a date. This has a date. This has a date. This has a date. So all those have dates except for this one. Let's see if we click on this if it has a date. Monday, April 17th. So this is also Monday, April 17th. All right, so if we do this, I think we come up with an agreed amount. So this will be 11.5 hours. All right, and then that goes into the next week. All right, so let's see here. 11.5. So this is all correct now. We're gonna pay the $50 and let's double check over here. So Upwork time is going to be 8.5 hours times 3. So 8.5 hours times $3 is 25.5 plus bonus is 24 plus the temp fee. Okay, 34.50. All right, we had it right. It's always good to double, triple, quadruple check. Always double, triple, quadruple check everything. 34.50 bonus description. So this is pay for week of Saturday, April 16th to 22nd. All right. Okay, so we finished that. Log out. So the next thing we want to do here is kind of like make sure everything is good. Like this, for example, advanced 10. Here we still have 10, so we just say we advanced 10. So this, I think we would say is done. And so I would say done means green, that it's good, we finished. Why not? Here is done as well, green, and here's a yes now. So we'd say yes, paid. And this can also be green. This I'm going to say is yellow because I'm not sure exactly how many hours I worked. I'm sure it was a lot more. Additionally, we need to add in the back pay section. Oh no. Ooh, nice. So this was, back pay was a bunch of stuff. AA3 times D3 times D3. Perfect. And same for here. Nope, goes, yeah, that's right. we're still going to need to add it to those 2 weeks as well. All right, now you're going to post also want the days working hour add next week. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what we are doing. Oh, I gotta go put the pizza in. I'll be right back. All right, got that pizza in there. Good. Okay, so we have that green. I feel like we did pay Ulysses something. We need to look into that. And then we also paid him some this week. Yes, question mark. And so let's check on how many hours he worked. Let's start there. So we have Abdul's main doc over here. J and Abdul, J, Abdul, and Ulysses. So we also need buddy team J, Abdul, and Ulysses. There's also another team that we want. Buddy team Abdul, Ulysses. How do we get to? And then we also want to be linking up here a buddy team too. So this would be buddy team J and Abdul. Put that at the top of here so that we can link back for our notes. We still need the buddy team J, Abdul, and Ulysses. So I can find that here if I go to teams. So this would just go Americas, teams. Here it is. Okay. All right, so now we can go to here. And then we have Ulysses main doc. Oh yeah, this is work reporting doc. And of course, you could have easily found that simply by clicking right here, because it's right here. Duh. Duh. Okay, so where were we? Let's see. So this is the week, the first week here, 1.5 hours, and then this is all the second week. Let's say week of April. Let's just get week of April 16th through 22nd. $35 regular time. So Wednesday, April 19th, we paid him. How much did we pay him? We paid him $45. So we could say, wait. And Monday we paid him on $25. So total we paid $4, $5, $6, $70. So paid total, wait, let's put here, paid total of $70. So he worked 6 hours. So this is 3, 6, 10.5 hours. So pay total worked 10.5 hours. So you could be helping with this stuff too, you know. So you just have to fill this out. So this is 1.5 for Ulysses. Then here we have 10.5, 70%, 35% time. And that would be $50, 50.5. No. Okay, we didn't. The pizza's in the oven. Should be ready in like 10 minutes. Okay, so we paid $70. $70. And that means that we had, so here is that we did not pay. No, and then we say advance. Actually, it's not a no anymore because we advanced. So this is add advance $8. And then here we say yes 70, and so then we say advance 70 minus 5250 is 1750. And then I would say this is done. And so the only other question here is, did he do any additional work? So if we go to yours, wait, buddy team on Friday, April 21st, 1.95 hours. So if we look at this one, so Friday the 21st was last night. Buddy team with Abdul J, Friday, April 21st, Skype conversation. So this would not be me. I'm definitely not. So this is just Abdul and Ulysses. All right, cool. What did you guys do? Buddy team and doing this is with J. Well, I wasn't in this one. This is not with J. Okay, so I would say that for Abdul, this would imply that there was an additional 1.5 hours for this week. So let's say that was here, Friday, April 22nd. That would add an additional 2 hours. So this would be 12 total. And then we would go ahead and update this to be 12 hours. And I would say that this is going to stay white because, and then this would be an advance of 10. So then I want to look at Ulysses' do work reporting. And another next step we want to do is we want to talk about deliverables, deliverables documentation. So let's see here, Abdul. All right, here we go. So it's $75 for May $170 for May part-time, $15. That is better because we were off by a lot here. So it's $175 for the month. That was the month. There we go. Now we're making more sense here. So let's double check this again. So $170 for May, $100 for April. What we really should do is just, since it's in between, we should go between them. So 175 plus 100. I think that would be the fair thing to do. And then divide by 2 would be 137.50. So 137.50. If we did that for you, it would be it would be 325. Let's ask if you're okay with doing that, because I think that would be easier. So are you okay with doing 325 and then going up to 50 on May 14th? Because that would be fair for everybody, because that's, I think, the best that we do for Abdul. We just do between the two. Because originally we agreed for 100, and then we're going to do 175, so we could do 137.50, which is right in between. So if we did 137.50, paperwork $3, advance 8, and then here would be 12, 27.50. Yes, advancing a lot more than that. Cool. So let's see what this is. So here would be advancing 3. No, we didn't advance anything. We owe 3. Owed. I guess we just say yes. We paid it. Okay, yeah. So that's good. Okay, so that would be. So if we change yours to just 325, it doesn't really do that much. So here we paid 42, so this is an advance of 12. And here we paid 50, which means that we are even. So it makes it so that we're even. So it's 62, so we paid 50, and then there's 12 additional, and we have the advance of 12, and it cancels it out. So now we'd be totally even. Awesome, that works good. So then this one, we paid $70. So the 70 minus the previous 3 minus the 27.50 is 39.50. So we advanced 39.50. Cool. So that's more like what we had expected. So I'm going to say this is as close to done as you can get without being totally done. So I'm going to green it out. And then this also, I think, is done. Yes, the following week. Cool. Ooh, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So did you make some progress on all of this? I think we're pretty much done for now, and I can take care of all the other ones. I feel like we can add here, could say team, well, I don't know. Location slash team, global plus Americas. I guess this would just be like or quadrant. Ellie is Americas, Ulysses is global, Abdul is global, Jorge is Americas, Isaac is Americas, Americas. Cool. Whew, boy. All right, so there's obviously a lot more work to be done with this because you can see how it's not all green. The goal is to get all of this green. And then we're good with that week, and then we want all of this to be green, and then on and on and on and on and on. Okay, so let's talk about the global teams and the global budget for a bit, and then we can just check in Ulysses, check in with him later. So just check in with him. We want to get his schedule, so that's what we really need to do. So if you could get Ulysses' schedule, that would be ideal. So task for Abdul. We want to know when he's available, and we also want to know if he wants to join. Like if we go to Uni Network, we go to our calendars, and unitynet.info. This would be old half. So here are our buddy teams, right? So right now it says buddy team J and Abdul, but we want to know if Abdul will be joining these. So then it should be buddy team J, Abdul, and Ulysses. So if Ulysses is going to join us, we should know that because right now he's not scheduled at all. And then there's also the new moon selling session. If you're thinking about coming to that on Wednesday, it'd be good to know about that. So new moon session for Wednesday. So that's at 6 p.m. your time. So it's definitely different than we usually would meet. All right, so let me know if they can do that. I'll also hear it's like, are you interested in attending the new moon session? On Wednesday. Okay, so we're done with Ulysses, and now we want to pull up the notes for today. So the current global budget is budget $350. And I'm proposed budget that we would keep you guys. And it's not 350, it's 175. I guess technically we should just work with the actual budget. So this was 137.50, 137.50, and 325. And so this is April/May budget. And then here we go. June would be 175. So the May/June budget, May/June would equal 175. May/June would equal 350. Okay, so the 650 for May/June. And for April/May is 137.50 plus 325 is 462.50. 462.50. Seems so odd. So 175 plus 350 is 525. 525. So that's a difference of like $75. I think about right. Okay, cool. All right, so the proposed budget would be 175, 203.50. This is going to be same. So no, this is 137.50, 325. We'll just add copy and paste. So then we're thinking about adding these new people. So the one new person we're adding is, oh, this is not it. Intake results. Yeah, this should be it here, right? Yeah, this is the new one. Okay, so this is new. Well, we'll leave that there for that. Let's go like this. There we go. Okay, so these are all the new people who want to get involved, and we have them ranked by their, their lowest willing offer of how much they wanted to work for. And so this person, Keshna, she's going to be our priority. And so I have an email for her that I'm making right now. Let's see, here we go. And that's this email, so I can work on that some more. But we're also going to be emailing some other folks. So this is the next person, Rana. Rana, I believe, location Lador. I don't even know where that is. It's pretty funny. So we'll have to find out where Lador is. But so if you add this person, this is $100. So $100, and their goal is to be making as much as $750. But they're willing to start for just 100. So we'll see if that's true in the long term, but obviously if they need more, they need more. So this next person is also at $100 here. And this is Lucy. So we would add Lucy at $100. The next person is Keshna that we have already, but Keshna is in the Americas. This is Jamaica. So Kanishna is going to go into the Americas budget, not the global budget. And then we have James. I guess, yeah, that's fine. I guess this is James. And James is $80. Nope. $80. Here we go. Lowest monthly pay rate, $80. Ideal monthly, $100. So that is pretty interesting. And this is for 10 hours a week. For 33% time. Okay, so then, let's not worry about the time for now. So then we have the next person's $480. Isaac. And I just don't know if we can do that. And these people are just 150 here. Kenya, Pakistan, Mohammed, James. Oh, look, James managed it twice. Interesting. So this is 420 and this is 422. So we're going to take the second one. So this one we would say we would strike through it because it was beforehand. We always do the second one, or whatever the date was that they did it. So that we would assume that's their updated version. Who knows? $80. I love it. So 480. I think, I mean, what's this one? Muhammad. $20 over. There's one other thing I could try here. So to the right and to the right. So in our ranking system, we do all the low and the high and the low and the high to get a ranking, as opposed to just the money. So we can see if that does anything, but this would be the, let's see, this would be the low, this would be the high, and this would be the, no, this would be the high, be the low, and this would be the high divided by the low. So high would be equal to, no, you want to do the low, and then the high, and then the low divided by the high. Right, so low is equal to this times that times this times that times this times this times, yeah, that's it. Oh no, there's an error. Oh, no. And then the high is equal to this times that. And then we get the low divided by the high is equal to that. Let's see if this changes anything. 0. 0. How do you get 0? Because there's a 0 here? Do this divided by that divided by 4. Why is this one 0? This divided by that divided by 4. All right. Cool. So that gives us a slightly different ranking option, and it puts this Muhammad high enough that we can consider them as well. And like this one even goes lower. So if you want to come to the new moon session, I'll just go ahead and snag your email. So I can do that by going to our active list of worker emails, and thanks, Jay. Yeah, no problem. We need to like shrink these so you don't have to worry about them as much. So this would be Abdul, copy, and go to the calendar. All right, so today, that's not good. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so next week, for me, it's at 5 a.m., which is out of control. Hold on, okay, there you are. Oh, wait, this is the Newman session? Oh, it's been hidden from me. I see. All right, so save that, all events. Do you want me to invite you to all of them? Yeah, we will, why not? So send you that. And so ask Ulysses if he wants to come. And then we're good on that one. So we'll have James, and I think we can also have Mohammed. So another next step we need to do is we need to do some Send email/Upwork messages to other potential workers, primarily for the May/June budget. Okay, so Muhammad was 150. So let's see what this adds up to. 100, 200, 300, 300 plus 50 plus 80 equal plus 325 plus 137.50 is 892.50 to 50. Cool. I vote yes on that. How do you vote? Do you approve the budget proposal? This is for $873.50. Hey, was it 72 or 92? 92. Yes. Yes, so that would give us an agreement. Consensus on that. I think we'll probably have a small buffer as well. I think probably we should be able to get $1,000 total into the May-June budget. But I'm not sure exactly how to continue it to be that size, but we will see what we can do. And I don't know if we've gone over the rankings yet, but let me just do it really quick so you can see that. So this is the active personnel. Name, I think it's also here we want to add in insert to the left. So this would be, let's just say budget/location. So Mel would be Americas, sort of. No, she's not really on anything. She's good cause group. Good cause group. Heather is a none. She is a she is none. It would be question mark, equity, question mark. Oh no, this is actually societal equity. Equity, question mark, maybe core team. Ulysses global. Dual global. J R I SRI/Buco. Isaac. Americas. Jorge. Americas. Nelly. Americas. Americas. Cool. So so your base monthly jurisdiction pay is $500. Base hourly pay per jurisdiction is $4. Ideal monthly time 30. Ideal. All right, and so this is the lowest agreement time, so 15 for not 200, it's 325. This is 137.50. Lowest agreement rate is this is 5.3. And lowest agreed hourly cost. Oh my god, why did I do this to myself? Lowest agreed amount back pay, and then hourly cost is this one. Okay, cool. P7 divided by P by 4 divided by 07. Okay, excellent. All right. So you can see here, short Z A to Z. This shows you where you are in the ranking of all of the people. So this would go like that, there. So you're here. Global Asia Mexicana, so Abdul, Isaac, Jorge, Nelly, Ana Clara. So, and this is the rank OIC score. Yeah, this is all numbers. There we go. Boom, and then we can add a line here. So this is used for like decision making. And Mel, I mean, we know she's getting paid something. So I mean, I feel like we should throw like, she's getting at least like what, $20 a month or something like that. I don't know. Not even gonna work. Let's give her a 1. And Steve gets like a 3. So A to Z. There we go. Heather's on the top. That's what we want. Heather is on the top. Bam. So basically what this means is that you are the boss of Isaac, Jorge, Nelly, and Ana Clara. So if you basically wanted to, you know, I mean, you don't have full control over the Americas budget, but you do have some say on it. So you could say, you know, this is not a reasonable like pay for them. From there, it's a work time, how much contributions people have made. And then we also do evaluations and ranking on that side. So there's 3 types of ranking, and they have different power structures in the staff systems for the decision making. But as far as like the budgets and the HR board, Heather is the head of the HR board at this time. And then Mel and Steve, Jay, Abdul, Isaac, Jorge. Cool. So I'll explain that more in the future, but I think that kind of makes some sense for you. And we have our new budget for the global budget, which is exciting. So now it's just a matter of emailing and talking to people. We have about 20 more minutes here before we wrap up, where we can spend a little time making sure that they are ready to go. So remember, like the majority of the time and work that's done with the FQN Community Network is, you know, basically people using their time for the future of society. So, you know, they're basically volunteering, right? Or it used to be volunteering. So, you know, whatever they're willing to do, we let them decide how much they want to get paid. So I'm gonna work on this email. If you want to work on the ones to Rana, Lucy, James, and Mohammed to invite them to the global team, that is good. Dear Kanesha, thank you for your interest in collaborating with the African Community Network. We've accepted your offer of working with us for about 20 hours per week at $311 US is 40,000 Jamaican dollars per month. Per month. So what you doing here, Abdul? It's in the personnel support file here. Current list of, so this is the contact list of results from interested workers. Yeah. Let's add it to our notes. And then I'm going to go ahead and add you. I know this is not the right one. Jeez. All right. That's not right. Okay. That's not the right one. It's this one. Although the easiest thing to do here is just take this, boom, copy, copy, copy with James. And then we'll just go to the active workers. And we don't know for sure if they're going to be involved, so we're just going to put them here. So this goes like that. Looks like that. So we have Mohammed, Krishna, Blue, this is 6. Okay. So this has some of them. And I'll add in the rest here, but let me see if this is shared with you. Okay. So you want to get in touch with the 4 of them. It help get these links connected as well. You can find them. So lastly, if you want to learn more about our vision and long-term goals, you can read our this link. Looking forward to connecting ASAP. Okay, Skype. Social media. Works. Nice, works. Right, so now we need all these links. So the top part doesn't have too many links. So here is, you can use this form, document your jurisdiction and cost of living. So this would be, let's see, so that, how much do you, wait, do you have access to this one? Make sure you have this one as well. So, well, it's just anyone can see this. What would this be? So personal support. So this is this one here. So the new, so this is where new people would go to get involved. And that's where you can find all of their information of how much they're going to be working for, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so what is next here? So now I want the jurisdiction. Jurisdiction here. So this is, oops. And this is the jurisdiction based cost of living. And here is HR personnel intake, which would be this one. Questionnaire. Questionnaire. Some questions are the same as before. Okay. And then our info sheet. Info document for training. And last but not least, our Jupyter plan, which should be linked here somewhere. Plans, projects, entity, project programs. We need plans. Why don't we have plans? Plans. Okay. Oh, here's the plans doc, of course. And doc. Okay, and here's the Jupyter plan. All right, so let's get the Jupyter plan. And it's gonna give them more information about what we're doing. All right, so this is ready to send. So open my email, global, boom, boom, subject. I think I already started an email with her. Yeah, so subject. Let's save. Subject. Okay, I think this is ready to go. Maybe we could clean up just a little bit. Get all the so fonts, size. All right. Search. I wonder if it's possible to find AES. No. Let's see if I can find her, but I just don't even know where to start. Wait, I think that was her. Cashier Addiction. No, is it? Canesha Jamaica. Canesha Dixon. Let's see here. Canesha. That's pretty close. Kanisha. 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 Looks good to me. Bookmark. Chat. All right, so my Google. Okay, so this is good. Yeah. I can't find their email. That's why I'm waiting. Well, we have the emails. We have their emails. The emails is not an issue. The hard part is actually writing the email itself. I could send the emails in about 30 seconds. All right, so let's see here. So the next thing would be, let's try to do this for, who would be our next one? This would be Rana, right? So we do Rana. Here, so this would be, Dear Rana, thank you for your interest. Accept your offer of $100 per month for working about 25 hours per week. That's really what Rana said. So ideal time, 25 hours. Low time, 25 hours. Lowest rate. Ideal hourly pay, $5.50. Anything over 25 hours, you will receive $5 per hour back pay as an equity earning. The $100 per month will be $5 per week. $5 per month. Okay, so let's see where they are. So then we have to find out where they are. So we go here to this one. So this is Rana. Rana Mohammed Ahmad. I don't know. Lahore. So where is Lahore? Let's find out where Lahore is. Lahore is the capital city of Pakistan. So it's in Pakistan. Okay. So this would be, we use the call Asia time, which is UTC +6, or Bangladesh Standard Time. You can start scheduling the following links. Then we need to link to the Bangladesh one. So this would be UTC +6, copy. So this would be UTC +6, and you're welcome to attend any and all of our sessions. The most important one for you to attend will be the new moon session, which is Wednesday at 6 p.m. America's time. an example. This is the example. See, this is the email right here. So we're going to email Rana. And we have all of the information here. So we want to. So basically, what we're doing here is this is just we're inviting people to the team. So they offered to us. We said we'll pay you whatever amount you want. They offered $100 a month for about 24 hours, 25 hours a week. Are they going to do that? I don't know. Do they want more money? Fine. They want more money. They're fine. So for future months, we can work towards our ideal pay, right? All that kind of goody jazz. Wait, let me get this all the right. All like size 11. That's good. So then we're asking them to start tracking their hours, to schedule with us using UTC plus Sticks, or schedule meetings, the following docs, so that we can invite them to come to our meetings, including our buddies team sessions, and then ask them to fill out the forms. We want them to fill out the jurisdictional zone form for their jurisdictional base pay. And we also want to know their more needs of for future months, and then find out more about the FCAN community network here. And then of course they can read more. Let's not worry about this for this person. That's a little much. I think that's pretty much it. So this one's ready to go. So let's see the contact information here. Well, if we open up our list of active workers and you see the potentially active, yeah, we have their email right there, right? So that one's ready to go, no problem. So you can now send that email. So then I'm going to take this whole thing here, and I'm going to copy it again. And we're going to do the next one. So the next one's going to be for Lucy. So this will be, Dear Lucy, thank you for your interest in collaborating. So she's doing $100 a month for Lucy, Kenya. Ideal time 550, 10 hours. $100 a month for 10 hours, and yeah. Oh wait, you know what? The lowest hourly pay rate is going to be the same, so we want to change. So with Rana, this is not applicable. We don't need to deal with that. So leave that out. So for Lucy, it is I think so. Yeah, it's correct. That is indeed correct. So this is about $100 for about 10 hours a week. Okay, so Dear Lucy, $100 a month for about 10 hours per week. Towards ideal pay, you can start tracking hours immediately. We do scheduling, organization, what we call your Africa time, which is UTC plus 0 or GMT. See the schedule at this link. Paste. All right. We're going to all of our sessions. The most important one for you to attend is the new moon session, which is Wednesday, the 6:00 either time, but would like to schedule any other time that you are available. Please let me know your schedule. If you can't make it, it's okay. Screw it. All right, that's obvious. Sounds like your schedule, time you're available, looking at your schedule. In the meantime, you can fill out some forms. So I got the jurisdictional form, boom, and you can learn what to do. Network ideas. Yeah, all right, perfect. That one's good. So that's for Lucy. And I just need to make sure you have Lucy's email. So if I go to the contact form, we have Lucy, Kanu Nairobi. There's her email. Active workers, Lucy, boom, done. All right. Next is I guess this is the last one. So the last one is James. There's two more. So this one's going to be James. Dear James, thank you for your interest in collaborating. So James wants to collaborate with James. $100. No, it's $80 for 10 hours. $80, 10 hours. $80 a month for 10 hours. Okay, so it's going to be $80 a month for 10 hours per week. In addition here, it says, oh my goodness. It says that he's done $6 an hour. So if we do 6 divided by, no, just say $6 an hour. So we would say here, buddy team, okay. For any work over the 10 hours, you will receive $6 per hour of back pay / IOU. IOU, which is convertible to equity. All right, so let's see where James is. James is in Kenya as well as Lucy. Okay, so that would be the same. So that's easy. Oh, that's the same, all the same. So yeah, so that one's ready to go. Oh no, what happened? I messed it up. So this one's now Lucy. And this one's now James. Okay. Oh wait. What's going on here? Rana, Lucy, James. And then here is Mohammed. Mohammed. All right, so Mohammed is $200. No, that's ideal. $150 and $8 an hour. So $150 for 20 hours at $8 an hour. Okay. And Muhammad is in, see, Muhammad's in Pakistan. So I need to switch to UTC plus 0. No, wait, not UTC plus 0, UTC plus 6. Here it is, UTC plus 6. Filling out the forms, perfect. Thank you for interest. Okay, done. All right, so now let's make sure you have everyone's contact info. So there's Lucy. I got Lucy already. Then there's James. I got James. Let's see here. Active workers. So we have Rana, Lucy, Mohammed, James. They're all there. Huh. This is Pakistan. Pakistan, Kenya, Kenya. So I think we're done. Does that look good? Is that good? You have all the emails now. And just send those to the 4 of them. And make sure to send the correct email to each one. You still there? All right, I think we're ready to shut down this broadcast. But good work, good work. Let's just chat via Skype now, and I think we're done. So it's an hour and a half. And then just log your work for the emails. Let me know. We will get that all done. So, all right, good session. And thank you all for learning and watching. Bye.